Could you bring a leg lifter for the right leg, please?
I'm gonna wait till you have that up.
Yeah. Put the brakes on.
I don't remember your name.
Jim.
Jim.
My name is Jim Pearson, and I am one of the volunteers at the Med Shed here at the Presbyterian Church in Nichols. My wife broke her foot back in 2019, and they gave her crutches at the hospital. And came home, she could not master crutches like a lot of people can't. And so at that time, we had a network, it was called Community Care Network of Nichols. It was kind of like the Med Shed, but they did other things. The Med Shed was a little portion of what they did. And I went up to see them to get a walker for my wife. And the girl said, Jim, we've got to find somebody that wants to take this over. So we took it over in June of 2019. And in that 6 months, between June and December of that year, we gave out 19 pieces. And then the following year, 2020, for the whole year, we gave out 358, almost one a day. And then in 2021, we gave out 566 pieces, so a significant increase. And then last year, 2022, we gave out over 1,200 pieces.
About 20 years ago, I had a really bad mountain biking accident and my leg was full of metal. I had a whole bunch of metal removed in preparation to get a new knee put in. And the doctor prescribed me a wheelchair. My insurance wouldn't cover it. I was told about this place, called them, and thank goodness, because I checked all over the valley in the area and I wasn't able to find one for myself. They called me back very quickly. I left a message yesterday evening. They called me this morning. Very accommodating, really. So, and it's right here.
Right, you take care.
Yeah, you have a good day.
Yep. Anything else, give us a call.
I will.
I've been a part of interacting with the Med Shed since its beginning. A lot of my patients, their insurance doesn't cover the durable medical equipment or supplies that they need to make them safe at home. We'll come out, I'll contact Jim, usually I contact Jim, and go see what he has available, and then I'll drive out and then take it to my patients.
Some days is real busy. I live the closest, that's the only reason my name is on the top of the list of the volunteers. And some days I'm back and forth. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy.
When we get an item in and it's not repairable, I'll take off things that are usable, that are in good shape, so that I can replace them and not have to purchase.
And this is a transporter, like a wheelchair. The big difference is the 4 small wheels. And this makes it nicer for going to the doctor's offices because it folds right up nice and tight. Much lighter for a person to put into their car for transporting a loved one. This is the shower bench. You put 2 legs on the outside of the tub and 2 legs inside. They sit down on it, slide across over the tub side, and then they can stand up and take their shower or stay seated.
A lot of the patients are senior citizens, and so they're living on fixed income, and they don't have $100 for, say, for example, a tub transfer bench. So now that patient has to try to get in and out of their shower situation, and it's just simply not safe. It might result in a fall, which might result in, surgery, broken hip, rehab, on and on and on. So, by being able to provide them with a tub transfer bench, the benefits that the patient can experience from that, we can't even begin to count. So when we, start to bring up these pieces of equipment that can help, their first thing is, well, we can't afford that. We don't have the money for that. And then I say, we have this awesome loan closet in Nichols, and everything is free. I can get this for you. And just the relief that comes over their faces, and the pure joy really when we bring that item out and that patient is able to get into their shower situation and be able to take a shower for perhaps who knows how long it's been.
We have used the med shed multiple times. When my father was alive, these supplies can become so expensive, and it takes special people to run this type of a function, and we have the right people there.
Especially if someone has passed, I think it's helpful in the grieving process. They've lost that person, but these are items that they know how beneficial they were to their loved one, and now they can pass it on and help somebody else.
I watched my father go from using a cane to using a walker to using a wheelchair to being bedridden. So to see the whole cycle, like I said, for us to be able to have used all of that equipment and be able to give it back so that somebody else could use it, it's a feeling of greatness, knowing that somebody else doesn't have to come up with the money to be able to use this equipment.
To me, there's not anything that they can't do for you. There's not anything a person might need that they don't have, and they're willing to, put forth.
Hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people, have benefited from this program, and I just pray we can continue to keep it going.
They have been able to keep thousands and thousands of pieces of medical equipment from going into the landfill. Instead of that piece of equipment going, in the landfill or being melted down into different metal, it's allowing someone to live their life, and that's a win.
It's just rewarding. We've had people leave the shed in tears, and it just makes you feel good, what you're doing.